Hey everyone, happy 2026. It is a new year and we haven't recorded in a little bit. We've both been busy. Bjorvio has been fighting for the Republican. No, no. I'm trying to think of what's the Star Wars. The Star Wars. It's not the
You're close.
Democrat.
It's the Republic, the Galactic Republic.
Yeah, he's not replying for the Republicans. He's replying for the Republic, the Galactic Republic, taking down the Wookiees. And I have been skydiving 3 times a week, and just making sure the sky is free from any debris, which is a big job. So no need to thank me. You can just send me a PayPal request. But it's great to be here, and it is great to be back. How are you feeling, Bjorvio?
Man, I am feeling like a jackrabbit that has just discovered carrots for the first time. How are you feeling, my friend?
I what is that, a new mic? Is that new? Oh, hold on, you muted still. Say it again. You still muted. You still. Ah, he got me. He got me. Oh my goodness. Okay, Bjorvio is on
Yes.
fire. Well, let's get into our improv questions. Then we're going to talk about something about anime. So it's going to be gangster. So the improv questions, we're going to do two each for the newbies who are listening for the first time. I will give two to Bjorvio. The answers are improv and the questions are improv as well. Is that okay with you?
Oh, my main man, that is more than okay with me.
Okay. All right. My first one, my first question to you, sir. Um, uh, if you had to fit three elephants into a car, what anime character would you use to put the elephants in the car? And what elephants? How are you acquiring your elephants?
So that's a really good question, and I'm glad you asked it because that's a dilemma that I have next week that I actually am trying to go ahead and solve now. So you know what? I guess we're just going to do this now, and that's fine. So in order to get the elephants in the car, I do need some help. I am not physically strong enough to get them over here, but elephants are scared of things that are really really small, right? Really really small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get somebody who acts like an animal that's really, really small, but actually isn't all that small and has a really big personality. I'm going to get Inosuke to come over here and scare some elephants and to basically force them in the car. And then if they don't, you know, he'll eat all their peanuts. And that's just going to have to be how it is. So, I'm good with that.
Good. Alrighty. Well, my second question for you is let's say you have some Boss coffee. Your Boss coffee, which is obviously a lot worse than Joffrey's coffee, in the scheme of things.
Obviously.
But Boss coffee is a coffee. It's pretty good. Okay. Oh no, 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 no. Cancel that question. I got a better question. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty. All right, let's pretend you've got psychic powers, but they weren't incredible. They were just a little bit of something. You could do something that was strange and slightly useful, but not very useful. What psychic powers would you have? And who would your crime fighting partner be?
Oh, that's good. So, if I have psionic abilities, the first thing that I'm going to think that I'm going to do is I'm going to try and develop my power, right? And essentially, you've seen solo leveling. You know how Sung Jin Woo can kind of like pull things to his hand and different things like that. Like you know that.
Hmm.
Well, essentially, mine is only going to work for things that like essentially mine is only good for collecting crumbs. So it's really
Mm.
useful for like cleaning the house, but like I'm trying to be a hero here, okay? There's not a lot of crumbs where there's crime, okay? So and it only like I can't just have a pouch of crumbs on me. It has to be like things in the environment, right?
Hmm.
So if they're robbing a bank, that's great. There's like what? I might get a like half of a chip if I'm lucky. Okay. So I need somebody really powerful that's going to help me be able to stop these. And that's going to be the dude who might actually leave crumbs in the environment for me. And that is Tamaki Amajiki, otherwise known as Sun Eater, because he has to eat as part of his quirk, right?
That's
But
true.
the only downside is he typically eats all of that in the morning. So,
Hold on.
you know,
That's actually a great idea. It's an amazing idea because let's say he hasn't eaten a big breakfast. You could bring a crumb of anything to your hand, feed him the crumb, and he will turn into that thing, even if it is a potato chip. That's a
ah, so yeah, that could work. That could work. Dude, we'd be unstoppable.
We would be.
Unstoppable.
You would be. I'm watching this J drama at the moment, and these guys have like weird psychic powers. The one can bloom flowers by touching them. They're trying to save the world. The other one can make water like a few degrees hotter, and the last one can beg animals to do their work for them, like a little bit. They have to ask and give them something in return, and it's I think the last one's probably
Hmm,
the best one. Um,
probably.
yeah. All right. What are your two improv questions for me?
Oh man, I'm rusty at this. Okay. All right. So, you wake up one morning with psychic powers and realize that you don't actually know how to control them. So you accidentally open a black hole that eats our entire dimension away. However, since you opened it, you just get thrust into a different dimension with very strange powers that are, you know, weirder than your psionic black hole opening abilities in that they don't actually make a lot of sense, but the people have them and it feels like it's totally normal to them. So, which powerless anime character would you happen to see there, and what would be their totally strange power?
Great question. It would be Bulma, obviously, because she travels the universe quite regularly. Her
Makes
strange
sense.
power is called Booty Buster, and when she takes a fitness class, it when she takes fitness class, it reduces instead of increasing the muscle, it reduces the muscle in whoever takes the class, only in their gluteus maximus. Um, which for you normies is the booty. So it's an interesting power. It can be used and utilized, but you're gonna have to market to your enemies this fitness class, get them to come along, and then slowly over weeks reduce their booty strength. Yeah,
Well, yeah, one thing you failed to consider is who her husband is and everything that he can do to get people to take a class.
that's actually very true. He'd get quite a few. Good point. I'd see Weiss doing it, to be honest.
I see Weiss doing it for fun. Like, even knowing the downside, he's still just like, oh, let me see what this planet has to offer. This sounds wonderful.
All right, your second question has to include this guy.
Oh, that's the thing from Reincarnate as a Slime, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I can't remember its name, but the
Rimuru.
dog
Oh no, Runga.
Ranga. Thank you. I was like Rimuru. What? Ranga woke up one morning and has tummy problems, and no matter which universe you take it in order to get him the help he needs, you can't find anyone that can help him. But you have one last universe to take him to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do they feed him to make his tummy better? And what color is the gas that comes out of his butt after eating it?
Oh my goodness. It's peanuts, and because as we know, peanuts
Freaking
is a
Anya, I
natural
knew
cure.
it.
I know, and it's pink, pink gas, like Anya's beautiful hair. So the podcast, we're a highbrow podcast, not a lowbrow podcast. So I apologize for talking about gas, but it's not gas as you'd think gas is. It's actually carbon dioxide, which is good for the ozone. I've heard. Um,
Speaking of which, didn't you say we're a what kind of podcast? We're a
I,
Yori
I
Briar or a Your Briar?
um, All right, it is really good to be back. Like we said, we're going to talk about what anime we've been watching and how, what anime we're looking forward to, what anime we're missing out on, and
Oh, that's good. Yep. Yep.
2026 is a great year for anime. And to be honest, me and Bjorvio just usually send selfies to each other of us, either in a bathtub or in a stream, but not regularly talking about anime on WhatsApp. Um, and the bathtub pictures, we've got speedos on. It's nothing weird. Just so you know, Bjorvio, what are some of the animes that you are watching at the moment? And what is that picture behind you, by the way?
Which one? That one?
Yeah.
It's Vigilante Deku. Kind of.
Ah, he looks incredible. I love it.
Yeah, dude. I forgot we even had this, and then I was cleaning this room recently and was like, "Oh yeah, that's a thing." So yeah, put it up there for now. Um, all right. So animes that I've been watching recently, I finally started Apothecary Diaries,
Hold
and
on, you joking?
no, I'm dead serious, dude. I am dead serious. Don't did you start it?
2 days ago.
No way!
Yeah, 3 days ago. Me and my daughter have been watching it. And how far are you in?
I think I'm about 13, 14 episodes in, and I'm really enjoying it. It's so good.
It is good. It is. It's very interesting, very different, but very good. Bro, the facial expressions remind me of like the little. It's like Demon Slayer in a way, with the funny
Yeah,
facial expressions and the jokes. And I like that part. But there's also a lot of seriousness and truth, and it gets you to think about health. It's very interesting. Hey,
very good. Like there's not a single downside I have to it yet. I'm just really looking forward to seeing where it continues to go because it's just I went into it not really expecting to like it, but then I was like, okay, well maybe I will. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, it's a lot better than I ever thought it would have been. It's so
yeah,
good.
animation's on fire as well.
It really is. It more so than it needs to be. Like you can tell they have a budget, even though it's not like a combat focus. The animation's consistent throughout, and it's really really good.
Yeah, are you up to date with the Vigilantes? I'm not up to date with that.
No, I'm not. I have not. I'm not caught up on Vigilantes at all. I haven't even started season 2 yet.
Me
That's
neither.
just been one of those like life. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen season 2 of Freerun yet either.
Me neither.
Um,
Me neither.
yep.
Or Oshinoko season
JJK.
3.
Yeah, haven't
JJK.
done that either.
I'm not up to JJK either. You neither?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so this anime podcast is going to be real short this time, but I'm just joking. Okay, we've
Or
been
Hell's
busy.
Paradise. I'm not caught up on Hell's Paradise either yet.
We have been busy, okay? But
I did finish
Apothecary
season
Diaries.
3 of Spy Family though.
I haven't. Oh my goodness, I'm at the point, uh, no spoilers really, where a bomb lands and like destroys this young boy's friends. Who's the young boy? Lloyd. Lloyd's friends.
Oh, so you're pretty early on in season 3.
Yeah, very.
Gotcha.
But
Well,
the
it's
the kids
good.
will yeah
It's good.
the kids were watching, and then I was like, after that I'm like, maybe don't watch because it was pretty serious and real. Um, but it is good.
Yeah, it's good. This is probably the most real season of Spy Family that we've had in terms of like the events that go on. And then
Okay.
like there was a fight that was spoiled for me in the manga, and I was like, man, I can't wait to see this animated. I got to see it animated. It was good.
Okay. Okay, cool. I like that. Yeah, there are a lot of incredible anime out there. Nothing is trending tremendously. Um,
Other than
uh,
that one JJK meme.
yes, other than JJK meme. I like UG Scars. They look pretty cool. One Piece I'm not caught up with. Doctor
Shocking.
Stone we are rewatching at the moment, which is as a family, which is actually incredible the second time round. A Place Further Than the Universe. Have you heard of that before?
I have heard of it. I have not seen it.
Yeah, incredible. It's not new anime, but it is incredible about these young girls who are trying to get to Antarctica. And but it's more than that. It's absolutely beautiful. Um, Campfire cooking in another world is pretty on fire and on point.
Mostly,
Um, I'm still not even up to it. One Punch Man, the new season, it bored me a little bit, so I'm not completely up to date with that either.
but
Um, huh? Oh, something happened to your mic. I just hear you saying,
My Hero Academia, though.
yeah, My Hero Academia.
Are you caught up on My Hero Academia?
Oh my goodness, bro. That's actually a good thing to talk about. Um, yes, your mic is doing weird things, but My Hero Academia, oh my goodness, I cried my eyes out. Absolutely incredible, and I could not ask for a better ending. Thoughts?
I think I cried every episode, to be honest
Feedback.
with you. I think every episode had something worth crying about. Some of them were tears of sadness. Some of them were tears of joy, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of my favorite lines in the series was the ending of episode 3 with that one character saying something along the lines of like, "Oh, you got my name wrong."
Yeah. Yeah.
The delivery of that line, I blew me away. That and like the I don't really have a favorite moment of the final season because my favorite moment is the entirety of the final season. It's
Bro,
just that well done.
incredibly well done. Incredibly well done. Only thing I'd think they could have improved on is All Might marrying Midoriya's mum. You know, I would like to have seen that happen.
Or at least getting some hint as to who Deku's dad actually was.
That's true. That would have been cool. Can you just do this for me, for my own personal itch? Could you say "I do" in All Might's voice?
Sure. I'll give you a full scene of it. Hang on. And to you, All Might, the number one symbol of peace and justice. Take this nerd's mom to be your lawfully wedded wife. I do.
Yes. Yes, a little bit of emotion, a little crack. It sounded like he was in his kind of in his little form, maybe big form there. Could big form but emotional. That's what I got from that. Um, on point. I love it. I love it. Um,
I did the best I could.
very good. I don't actually need that animated anymore. That I'm super blimmin' happy with that. Um, all right. Well, let's move into some improv. Not improv. Yeah, improv. I just want to ask some questions randomly,
Okay.
and we go from there because there's a lot to catch up on. We haven't spoken in a little bit, so I'm quite excited to catch up. Um, Now, after watching the whole of My Hero Academia, um, who's your top three favorite characters?
Oh man. Um I mean All Might will always be my number one. Um there's really four that I can't pick between and I would say honestly Deku. I mean if he didn't earn my respect before this season, he definitely earned it this season. But I mean he already respected him, but even more so now. Um I would say Shigaraki as well because I feel him like in a lot of ways. I'm like, you know what? Now knowing your whole story, like I feel for you. I understand. I get that. And then also, this might sound kind of strange, but season 8 really made me appreciate Bakugo a lot more because Midoriya wouldn't be where he is if it wasn't for Bakugo, and I think a lot of what season 8 shows us about Midoriya and Bakugo really, you know, it really just capsulizes how much Midoriya needed Bakugo in order to get where he was. If you catch my,
Yeah, I
that's my
agree.
2 cents of it.
I agree actually. That's a good choice. Okay, last year, what was the greatest anime you watched in 2025?
If you would have said new anime, I would have said Frieren because that show just blew me away. It was so good. I loved it. I think about it every night when I'm falling asleep. It's just one of those like it's so good. Like I've made an entire D&D world based off that. Or like, oh, how would Frieren fight Thanos? How would Frieren fight Elsa? That's just fun. That's
You know
cool.
how
I
she,
love that show.
you know how she would fright Elsa? She would hide
She would
behind
let
the
it go.
sofa and then go boo, and she give her a fright. You think that'd be fright Elsa? All right, but not new.
But not new. I mean, dude, it has to be My Hero. It has to be. I mean, I don't really have. I mean, there's only one real thing that I could say about My Hero that I didn't that I wish they would have changed just a little bit, but I don't want to get into spoiler territory. And it's essentially like I wish one character had a better outcome than they did, but we won't get into which one that is because spoilers and it's still new. But yeah, other than that, hey, I like it.
Yeah, yeah. My hero was actually my nickname in high school. Um, Next question for you.
Really, mine
What?
was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Better than the guy I sat beside. His name was Death Note.
Oh yeah, that's bad. That is real bad. Um, my best friend was I reincarnated as a vending machine and now I went to the dungeons. But I
Hello there.
don't even say that. Freeman haunts your dreams. That haunts mine. Um, if you if you could decide on an anime character that would teach you guitar or a musical instrument, who would that be?
Um, well, my first thought would have been Zenitsu because he learned it in like 5 minutes just by hearing it, but I don't trust Zenitsu to teach me anything. As much as I love the kid, I really don't. I don't. So I'm actually gonna go with guitar. I'm gonna go with one from a show I don't really watch a lot. I'm gonna go with Spike from Cowboy Bebop.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that dude can play a mean guitar.
All right. All right. I like it. What is on when is Japan on the list for an anime dudes a podcast or anime dads podcast, sorry, tour? When are we going to Japan?
Man, the sooner the better because I want to go. So I'm looking at going in about 3 days. I just need to get some, you know, I need to find a place to stay that isn't just a park bench, while my wife sleeps in a tree.
To be honest, I think in Japan a park bench would be actually okay. It'd be cleaner than my bed. Not, I mean, clean, I mean because it's cleaner than most beds, not just my bed.
I
Um,
mean, they take their health and cleanliness pretty seriously.
they do, they do. All right, let's give. I'm going to ask you three more questions in three different voices. Could you answer in three different characters the questions? And yeah, I'd love to hear your answer. Now, first one, what did you do for New Year's?
Well, you see, I went over to my fiance's house, and while I was over there, we were having a good time, nice candlelit dinner, and I made steaks on the grill. It was fantastic! And then Midoriya came home, and I was like, oh, um, hey, Deku, how's it going there, buddy? You were supposed to be with Kachon tonight. And, yeah, I got yelled at pretty hard. Um, I'm still having to earn his trust back, but, you know, It was only a second date. I mean, I thought it would have been romantic, but no. I guess I guess that the Deku was finished with his training early and had decided to come home and stare at a statue of me. When I'm actually in his house, he just yells at me. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense.
Amazing. All right. Second question. What was a great meal you ate over the holiday period?
Oh, well, I had an absolutely wonderful ramen bowl. It was so good. The only problem was when they served it to me. I don't even know how this happens. They, gave it to me. They claimed to have made it right then and right there, but it was cold. Like, how does that even happen? I don't understand. That's why I have a problem with some things about society. Thankfully, I was with Dobby, and he was able to heat it up quite well. The only downside is I decayed the bowl, so I had to go change because I had ramen and all kinds of stuff just awkwardly all over my black pants, and everyone could see it. It really wasn't a good time.
Your voices are getting better and better. You been practicing a lot?
Actually, no, I've hardly been practicing at all. So
Okay.
I'm surprised they're sounding as good as they are.
They're sounding great. Final question. Because everyone wants to know what was a gift you were given that you're most thankful for over the holiday period?
Well, over the holiday period, I had the amazing opportunity to go and Kachan and Todoroki actually had me come over, and so I spent the time with them. And Todoroki made me these nice socks, and his sister made us dinner, and I'm just really grateful to be able to spend time with them. And then Endeavor was also there, and he actually was pretty chill about everything, and except for the time that Kachan kind of yelled at him a little bit. And then so Kachan and I walked home, and he actually gave me a present where it was a little button that says "You dang nerd," and I'm gonna treasure that always. And then I went home and found All Might in my house. Except he was cooking steaks with my mom, and that was a little weird. I didn't really care for that much. But I guess I was grateful he was in my house, so does that kind of answer your question?
Amazing callback. Amazing callback. Great job. All right. Oh, it is so good to be back recording. It makes me really, really happy. Could you take us home with a voice of your choosing? Maybe let me challenge you. Maybe three different voices of your choosing, and and then let's finish with a plus ultra.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Do you want these three voices to be like in conversation with each other, or three separate times that for some reason they have to transition from one to another?
Um, let's make it. There, you're talk. There's a talk show host and two guests, and they're closing the show, and the show's called the Anime Dads Podcast.
Got it.
Welcome to the I Slay Demons podcast, and I'm your host, Inosuke Hashibira. I got two hosts here that you are going to absolutely love. Today, I have Tomura Shigaraki and Vegeta, who is the prince of all uh, swirlies. Is that what that says? Says Saiyans, you idiot. Oh, sorry. I can't actually read. You're lucky that I got the right letter. I mean, A is a very common word. It doesn't actually start with the letter A. It starts with the letter S. I'm the host here. If I say it starts with the letter A, it's gonna start with the letter A. You know what? Just for that, you're on my show. You have to answer my questions. Tomura, how many demons have you slayed? Well, unlike some people, I don't discriminate. I just like to decay. And that's what I do. I decay anything around me. It takes more control to actually only kill demons and stuff. So I think you're kind of weak. So instead, how about you just meet me in the parking lot? We're gonna fight after this. After this? You gotta make me wait that long in order to get my hands dirty.
I think you guys are getting a little bit off topic here. I think weren't we supposed to also end a podcast ourselves or something?
Stop telling me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do. So you know what, Prince of all swirly pants? Why don't you end the podcast yourself? And I'm gonna talk to Tomura about where we're gonna beat up in the parking lot later.
Fine, fine, all right. Thank you so much for listening to the Anime Dads podcast. We really appreciate that you tuned in and listening. Please come back next week. Oh, and by the way, if you don't come to my wife's yoga class this week, you and I are going to fight. Okay? So you better be there, or you're going to hear the words "Lord gosh" in your ear as I come to your room in the middle of the night, and then
Wait, why would that work? Wouldn't she using all that light cause a problem and wake all them up?
when the heck were you even paying attention to this conversation?
We finished our thing, like, while you were talking. We decided out we're gonna fight out by the Taco Bell and then get a Baja Blast when we're done with it.
Okay, you know what? It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Let's just go ahead and end this before any of you get any more stupid.
I believe the term you're looking for is stupider.
Oh, it's not! Oh, that only proves my. Anyway, thank you all so much. That line we're supposed to say is go beyond plus
That's
ultra.
ultra. Well done, Bert.